Hi guys, in this video I'm going to teach you how to contour. I already made a contouring video, but for some reason it got deleted or lost in my files. I don't know. I can't find it and the people from Apple can't find it, so I guess it's gone forever. So I just decided that I was going to film a new one. Before we get started, I wanted to go over the key product that I used to contour my face in this video. And it is a set by SmashBox called the step-by-step contour sticks. So it comes with 3 shades. It has the contour, the bronze, and then the highlight. I like these because they're matte, and I only like to add like a shimmer to my highlight only on the cheekbone, and you'll see that in the tutorial. So also I'm going to go over the different types of brushes you can use because I have 2 favorite contour brushes, and actually in this video I used the one that you haven't seen me guys using. I was using the NARS It Cut brush where I get a lot of questions about it, and I love that brush. But I really like this one. They're both, it's just the technique and you putting them on. I mean, I love, this is the one I use is the Sigma Tapered Face Brush. And I just like how it comes to a point, so it's able to get that defineness just like the It Cut brush does as well. But I just feel that it like makes it, gives it a softer appearance. I also filmed this eye look, my whole makeup look, so if you really want to know how to get this, I think it's more of like a really glam daytime, but it's perfect for baptisms are coming up, Easter, what else? I mean, just anything that's like a daytime. I just think it's such a pretty makeup. I just like to define my bottom lash a little bit more, so you could take this from like daytime to night by just adding a little bit more definition underneath your eye. But that's everything. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at MakeupbyShana, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.
Okay, so first I'm going to start by dabbing my foundation onto the 5 key points of my face: my nose, my chin, cheeks, and forehead. And then I take my damp beauty blender and blend that into my skin. You want to make sure that this is a thin layer of foundation since we'll be putting more products on top of it. So now I'm taking just a little bit of my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC25 and using my ring finger to lightly pat it underneath my eye. And then again, blending with my beauty blender. So now we have a good canvas to start working with our highlighting and contouring colors. The first stick I'm using is labeled Contour, and I'm drawing a right triangle on both sides of my cheeks. And it's okay if they're not perfect because we'll be blending them out anyway. Now I'm drawing a line from the bottom corner of my brow down the sides of my nose. And then just connect those 2 lines at the bottom. And then just quickly lining my jawline. Now take the pencil that is labeled Bronzer and make dashes right above the triangle on your cheek. So this next step is optional. If you have a small forehead, contouring it is unnecessary. But to contour my forehead, I am lining just along my hairline and making 3 lines on each of the temple and 1 in the middle of my forehead. Okay, so now we're moving on to highlight. I'm going to take the highlight pencil and draw a line down the center of my nose. And also fill in the sides of my nose. Once I've done that, I then take the line from the bottom corner of my nose and then up to the outer corner of my eye. Then I just draw little stitches along that line. Then I make just a quick little plus on my chin, a line underneath the triangle, another line underneath the triangle. I then add curved lines from the bottom center of my forehead to each brow arch. Now I'm just putting them on my smile line and then on my Cupid's bow. And this is kind of what it should look like. It doesn't have to look exactly like that, but just so you got the gist of it. And now you're going to take your beauty blender and just blend in your contour. So anything that's dark, you want to blend in. Make sure when you're blending, you are just pushing it into your skin and you're not using any wiping motions because that will wipe away your product. And please do not forget to blend in your jawline. Sometimes it gets a little hidden there because you can't really see, but you don't want to look like you have a chin strap, so make sure you blend, blend, blend. Now the only contour that we're not going to blend in is our nose. And so we're just going to take our beauty blender and flip it over to its clean side and start blending in all of our highlight. It's important that you do not use the same side of your beauty blender when blending in your highlight and contour because you don't want to mix the colors. They'll make it look muddy and it'll take away that contrast that we're trying to achieve. Now flip your beauty blender over onto its contour side and start blending in the sides of your nose. And then flip it again to blend in your highlight. Now it's time to set your highlight. I'm using Laura Mercier's translucent loose setting powder and just generously putting that on underneath my eyes. This is going to help from your concealer creasing. It's going to make it last longer. So really pat that in there really good. And get your T-zone and anywhere we put the highlight color. I really like this setting powder because it doesn't give off that white reflection and flash photography like some of the others that I've tried. The brush I'm using to set that is a Sigma E60 and I will link that in the description below like always. Now I'm setting the hollow of my cheeks contour with my Sigma F25 tapered face brush with Anastasia Beverly Hills contour powder in Java and also my jawline. Now I'm taking a warmer bronze color from Anastasia Beverly Hills called Havanna, but basically it's a matte bronzer and setting my forehead and the top half of my cheek contour. I'm now going to take the same brush I used to set my highlight, which I can do because the powder was translucent, and just taking that same color Havanna and setting my nose contour. I'm doing it in a sweeping motion, but very lightly because I do not want to move the cream product. And lastly, I take that same brush that I wiped off and add a shimmery highlight to give a nice glow. The highlighter I used is by Becca and it's in the shade Opal. And then you can take a little bit of that and just add it to your Cupid's bow just to make your lips look a little bit more plump. And here is my before and after contour and after contour, and my before eye makeup and after eye makeup. Thanks for watching, guys.
Do I sound that dumb to you? Do I sound that dumb? I don't think so. There's enough filming for today. Until next time, America. Until next time, America, stay glamorous. Yeah, and you contour, and you contour, and you contour, till you look like Joan Rivers. Just kidding. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, but I got some yaws in my life. Okay, I'm seriously done this time.